The shift didn't start on June 27th. It began days before, in the quiet. You may have felt it, a stirring in your chest, a subtle unsteadiness in your breath, the feeling that something invisible was pressing softly against your life. It wasn't fear, not quite. It was anticipation, a hum beneath the surface of your thoughts, as if the universe was moving closer to your skin. That was the first signal, the first ripple from something ancient returning. This is not just another new moon. This is not just another astrological alignment. What's unfolding now is rare, cosmically rare. The moon, the sun, and Jupiter are aligning in a perfect triangle of power, forming what astrologers call a triple conjunction. But that language doesn't capture the truth. What's really happening is a doorway is opening, not just in the sky, but inside of you. And you don't have to believe in astrology to feel it, because this isn't about belief. This is about energy, and energy always speaks before words do. You may have noticed it in the little things, strange dreams that feel more real than your waking life, memories surfacing you hadn't thought of in years, moments where time stretches or collapses, where people from your past suddenly appear again, or where synchronicities hit so hard they stop you mid-step. These aren't accidents, they're echoes from the portal, and the portal is already pulsing, already active, already asking you to notice. This new moon doesn't just reset a cycle, it resets an identity. It doesn't just cleanse, it recalibrates. You may feel emotional without a reason, tender, raw, irritable. Or you may feel the opposite, eerily peaceful, detached, quiet. Both are part of the same process. What's happening is not chaos, it's realignment. The emotional waves rising right now are not signs you're breaking down. They are signs you're tuning in. We are passing through a double portal. The first layer is lunar, the moon disappearing into darkness, asking you to surrender what no longer fits. The second is Jupiter's gift, expansion, magnification, vision. When the moon and Jupiter meet, your emotions are amplified, but not to harm you, to show you what's buried. And when they align with the sun, your consciousness, your soul's identity, begins to stretch wider than it's ever gone before. This is why so many are feeling strange right now. Our nervous systems are not used to this much light and this much dark at the same time. We are being pulled into our shadows while being blasted with vision. It's disorienting, it's sacred, and it's exactly what this portal is for. You may start craving different things, simpler food, more silence, a different kind of love. You may feel the urge to walk away from something you've carried for years, an obligation, a title, a mask. And even if you can't explain it, you'll know it's time. That's the portal working. It doesn't give you reasons. It gives you knowing. In this window of days surrounding June 27th, everything you do is being imprinted into a longer timeline. This is not a moment to be careless with your thoughts or your energy. The intentions you set now will echo for months, possibly years. This is not to create fear. It's to awaken reverence. You are not small here. You are not passive. You are participating in a grand orchestration of change, and your choices matter more than you think. Some will awaken quickly. They'll feel the surge of momentum, the clarity, the call to move. Others will be called inward, into a cocoon, into reflection, release, and rest. There is no better path. There is no higher path. There is only your path, and the truth it is pulling you toward. Let this time strip you bare. Let it remove what you were never meant to carry. Let it remind you what freedom feels like, because that's what this portal is here for, not to decorate your life, but to rewrite it. And the rewriting is already underway. There is a soft kind of chaos unfolding, not the kind that screams and shatters, but the kind that rewrites you slowly from the inside. You're not being destroyed, you're being cleared. The weight that's rising in your chest, the tears you can't name, the strange silence between thoughts, they're all part of the same alchemy. The portal is not asking you to act. It's asking you to feel everything you've been too busy, too tired, too afraid to touch. This is what emotional recalibration really is. It's not just moods changing. It's an energetic detox. The frequency of this new moon is flushing out the emotional residue you never had space to process. Old betrayals, quiet griefs, decisions you made while disconnected, they're surfacing, not to punish you, but to be released. You are not regressing. You are rebalancing. Your nervous system might be overstimulated. You may find yourself sleeping longer or waking up in the middle of the night. Some of you will feel electric in your bodies, like something is trying to push through. Others will feel shut down, heavy, numb. Neither is wrong. You are moving through layers, physical, emotional, energetic, and each layer has its own rhythm. Don't force it. Don't judge it. Let it unfold like a tide. One of the signs that the portal is working through you is that things you once tolerated now feel impossible. You won't be able to fake smiles where you used to. You won't be able to say yes to what dishonors you. Even small things like a tone of voice, a place that used to comfort you, a habit you clung to, will begin to feel foreign, like clothing that no longer fits your skin. That discomfort is guidance. The portal is stretching your capacity for truth. You may also feel a magnetic pull toward something you can't explain. A new interest, a person, a phrase, a feeling, something that feels oddly familiar, like déjà vu across lifetimes. Follow it. These are the breadcrumbs of your next chapter. The universe doesn't always give directions. Sometimes it gives echoes. And in this portal, the echoes are loud. Do not be surprised if people start falling away. Some will ghost. Some will argue. Some will fade without reason. Let them. Not every thread is meant to be tied into your next timeline. And if you try to hold on, you'll feel it as resistance in your body, tension, fatigue, sudden sadness. These are not punishments. They're indicators. The portal is not just opening doors, it's closing ones too. And some exits are holy. In this stretch of time, don't expect to feel linear. You are being repatterned at the cellular level. Things may feel dreamlike, slow, surreal, or they may move fast, like the universe is speeding up time. You might cry without a trigger. You might laugh for no reason. You might feel like you're both grieving and awakening at once. And you are. That's what real transformation feels like. It's not clean. It's not polished. It's raw, quiet, and wildly alive. What you're going through now is not just about you. It's also ancestral. You are breaking cycles that have been held in your family line for generations. Emotional patterns passed down through silence, survival, and shame are finally coming up for air. You are not just healing your story, you are liberating your bloodline. And sometimes that heaviness you feel, that's not just yours. It's the weight of hundreds of years releasing through your body. Honor it. Breathe with it. Let it move through you and out of you. When you feel lost, return to your breath. When you feel overwhelmed, return to your body. When you don't know what's next, return to the now. That is your axis. That is your anchor. The portal is not somewhere you travel to. It's something you awaken within, and it's already open.